I was a freshman at UT, and I was like, man, this is such a beautiful campus. The buildings are so brilliant compared to Rice. Oh man, look at this history. Does that say Confederate? So my name is Loyce Gayo. I am an African diaspora studies major at the University of Texas. I actually came in as a math major, and I ended up asking myself why I was one of very few, if ever any, Black students in many of my math classes, more than I did actually doing the math. That experience actually prompted me to switch out of my majors and become an African diaspora studies major. There are very few Black students on campus. As a matter of fact, out of 52,000 students, 3.9% make up the Black population. As a Black student at the University of Texas, I came to realize how truly challenging it can be, navigating even the landscape. Racist, 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 racist. Aided by defeat nor discouraged by misrule, built from the ruins of a devastating war, a greater South, and to the men and women of the nation who gave their possession and of their lives, that a free government be made secure to the peoples of the earth with a memorial. This memorial is dedicated. Soldier in the Confederacy and Regent. I guess what was most telling about how the university views some of our issues as Black students was a demonstration that I organized through my organization, Society for Cultural Unity, to ask the university president whether or not Black students matter. After the demonstration, we were met by cops outside of the door, only for asking for more accommodation, only for asking that there be more diversity on campus. That, to me, was the most motivating thing to continue pressing the institution to listen to us. Society for Cultural Unity is an archiving organization dedicated to preserving and collecting the more racist history of UT, and using this historical perspective to push a conversation on racism. Just looking into my archive, I found so many different articles that showed how the activism of Black students really is what shaped how the university currently deals with minorities, specifically Black students. So Black student activism is what even paved the way for there to be an African Studies department, an African Diaspora Studies department. Much of that protesting that were done by young people who are just like me really not only informs me on the struggle that took place in order for me to be here, but it also shows me how much power I wield, right? How much power I have to create change here on the university campus. It's really inspiring being able to look at how all of that created a space for me to be able to make these demands, be able to navigate this campus, be able to study the stuff that I am studying today. How these theories, how these narratives that I've come across play into how I can move forward through activism, how I can create a space that is liberatory for others.